Today I've come out onto a mountain range I actually haven't been onto before, and I have no idea what to expect. This will most likely be photos of the landscape, but I am seeing quite a lot of different tracks. I've seen hare tracks and what I think could be lynx. I'm not entirely sure, but they're quite big paw prints, and there's no other tracks up here where people have been or anything, so I very much doubt there's been any dogs up here. So I don't really know what to expect today, and I don't think that really matters. This is more about me just coming out and I want to just enjoy being here, getting some photos and make the most of today. It's again been a little while since I've been out and done this. There's just been a lot else going on in life at the moment, so when I actually get to do this, I try and make the most of it. So let me just keep exploring, and hopefully we find something really interesting, and if not, then we don't, but at least I made the effort. Okay, so one thing to remember when you're out on a trip like this is to always look behind you. As much as you want to go forward and get to a location that you're seeing and you just want to get there, sometimes looking behind you can often pay out. And right now I have this exquisite view where I have this rock formation in the foreground just in front of me, and then I have the mountains in the background with clouds just sweeping over them. Those are really big mountains, and I can see that they're high up, and it's quite a beautiful scene actually. So right now I have a 7200mm with me. Yes, you might be thinking that might be a little bit too close, but actually a shot like this with a wide angle lens I don't think will work. At 70mm I'm getting in this foreground and I'm getting in the background, and I actually might end up zooming into 200 just to get the mountains in the background. They are very pretty. There's a good bit of detail there. I like the way the clouds are. It's just a really nice view. So at the moment I'm shooting at 400th of a second at f8 and my ISO is at 200. And I think this is going to be a good shot, at least for my first shot of the video. And then we'll see where this goes. So I've made it up to this first peak. There's another one down that side, which is a little bit higher. I say a little bit, but I know that it's much higher. The view here is exquisite, and I get to see pretty much a 360 view of everything. All the mountains in the background. And the thing is, it is so beautiful to look at. There is so much to see, but I don't really know what photos to take. Not necessarily that I'm spoiled for choice. It's more that I'm not getting the right vibe for the type of photo I want to get. I'm not entirely sure. So like, all I can do is actually just take multiple photos of different sections of things that I do like, and hopefully get something good out of it. So basically spray and pray, but I don't necessarily like to do that. And it's quite windy up here. I've had to put my jacket back on now because the wind is making it pretty cold. The sun has started to come out in the background, and that is creating something. That's creating something nice. It's lighting up certain areas of the mountains that you wouldn't normally see if the sun wasn't there. So now I'm starting to get all the different shapes, and that is definitely something good to take photos of. I had hoped maybe the clouds would be a little bit higher and had lifted a little bit, because that way I can see the really tall mountains further behind. But either way, I still love it up here. It's really beautiful, and I'm definitely gonna have to come back because there is so much here that I could actually discover, and maybe even taking a trip out here, sleeping in a tent or something might be worthwhile. I explained that I saw different tracks, and I'm not entirely sure about this, but one of the tracks that I found actually looked like wolf prints, and a little hard to decide because Norway is very picky on wolves being here, and normally when they find out there is a wolf in the area, they take it out, so it's a little bit hard to say if it is wolf, but it definitely is some type of dog, and it's too big to be fox. Right now I actually need to start heading back down. I wanted to go up the higher peak that is on this side, but I'm kind of starting to realize that I will run out of light soon. Yes, the sun is there, but it will drop down within the next hour. It's already taken me over 2 hours just to get into this position, so I definitely want to come back. I definitely want to go higher up and adventure a little bit further, so I think I need to come here early in the morning to make that work. But it is beautiful here, really beautiful. It's just right now I've started making my way down, but I'm not entirely sure I can actually get down this way, which would mean I'm gonna have to spend my time going back up the peak I came from and then back down the other side. So also one of the reasons why I want to end the video here. It's gonna take a little bit of time, and I don't want to just randomly film everything. If I do get a couple of shots on the way, that would be pretty cool. I'm not sure if I will. We'll just have to see, because at the moment I keep kind of taking the same photo over and over again, and in reality I want to see more what's on that side, but I just don't have the time today. So I will return. But for now, let me try and get back down. But hopefully the video was worthwhile and you enjoyed it. So yeah, I guess bye for now, and I'll see you in the next one.